A very good morning to you all. It's exactly 11, and the UCU Sporters game is underway, and an exciting game it is. Maybe let us just run through the starting lineups as they are. And today I'm not alone. I am with the very able Moses.
And of course, good morning, Herbert, and good morning to everyone. The game is already underway, and of course, we can see the UCU side already leading 3 points to 1. And of course, looking at their lineup there, you can see Daphne Chinobe is going to serve. She's playing opposite role, and she's diagonal to, of course, the setter and the captain Daphne. Kukundakwe, of course, we see also Tracy, the other center player. We see Alado Patricia. We see, of course, Praise Kirabo. And, of course, we also saw Jocelyn Akrut there in the middle as well. Looking at the Sporters side, of course, we see Flavia, the starting setter.
I'm sure that one you can.
You can just run
the lineup off your head.
Flavia, of course, the starting setter. There is Aisha. There is Comfort. There is Tino. Of course, the libero is there. Shamira. You have Agi there in the middle as well, of course, as Esther. So we are ready for action.
Interesting choice by the coach to start Tino.
Yeah.
Ahead of
course, we saw Hillary come in late, and of course, even Renata came in late as well. Maybe that's why the coach has decided to go with Tino.
So what are expectations of this game?
Yeah, the way it has started, of course, it's going to be an interesting game. But looking at the odds, of course, both teams coming out of their previous games having lost to Ndege, of course, Sporters losing that game 3-2. And of course, UCU also losing to KCC, and that game was in the arena there, 3-0. But of course, the odds are against UCU. And we expect Sporters to come on top here, because you can see on the side of UCU, some of their players are not around. We don't see Evers, we don't see Brenda. So
actually, these players are around on the bench.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, so we expect quite
I think
a
they have also just made a decision there to start Evers, for example, to start on the bench, and Daphne to start as the starting setter. But they are actually on the bench.
Yeah, and of course that is Novelin. With that service error for UCU, and now Sporters are just a point away from UCU, 4 points to 5.
Personally, I do have a different feel about this game. I think it will not be an easy one for the Sporters side.
Yeah.
UCU has improved over time. They have been together as a team, played as a team for a very long time, and so they are going to put up a serious challenge. And these teams train in similar circumstances.
Yeah.
UCU also do train on an outdoor court.
And they do have lights as well.
So it is just, I think, going to go down to the tactics on the bench from the two coaches, and also the individual abilities of the players.
Yeah, I quite agree. Of course, looking at the training, you can see Coach Juma Osunge there on the side of UCU. He has been able to mold this team together, and of course, looking at the fact that these students, they have time to train together. Now, most of them are off SEM, so you can imagine they have morning time to train and as well evening time to train. Because the information I received is practically there's one student only on SEM, so you can imagine the rest. What are they doing? They should be really putting a lot of work there to train.
You just said that the information you're receiving, but me, I know it is you don't receive the information. Rumor has it that you have a room in one of the hostels you used to sleep in, but we're not going to go there.
Of course, we can't go there, because the unfortunate bit is the hostel which we used to reside in those days is no longer where the sports guys really sleep, and they now base inside the campus. There is a hostel which was constructed basically for sports guys, and that's where most of them are.
Okay, so UCU now extending their lead now 7-5, and Daphne there, Kukundakwe,
yes,
heading for the service.
Yeah, of course, Sport is quite there looking shaky in terms of passing. The libero there failing to get a good catch, of course, to the setter. And now the ball is retrieved by the UCU side, goes to Daffin and a swing. The ball is retrieved and it's a free ball, which is, of course, going to be a point for UCU. I mean, Sportes. It's a point per point game, and of course, UCU is still leading. They have 7 points, of course, Sportes with 6. Agi is on the service line for Sportes. That's an attack error, of course, from Daffin there. And we are now at level 7 points all. And of course, thank you to everyone joining us online. Charles Muhonja, we see you. You're saying, let's go, Sportes, let's go. Keep sharing your thoughts and, of course, your predictions in terms of this game, and we shall be here with Herbert, of course, to read them and, of course, share together with the rest of the people. The clouds are up, of course, the sun is shining, and it's a good weather today, not like yesterday where we had some rains come on to fall, but of course we were able to bring the action as it unfolded until the last game of the evening.
And now we are level on points. Sportes here has been playing catch up.
Yeah.
And
Big swing from Aisha, and that hands, of course, Sportes their first lead in this set. 9 points for Sportes, 8 for UCU. There was quite some space there on the block, and she was able to find the line there, straight attack to the line to, of course, the libero Maggie could not play the ball back.
What do you think of Patricia?
I think Patricia just has basics. She really knows when to attack hard. She knows where the court is. She knows where the space is on, and you can see, looking at that block of Esther and Aisha, of course, she was able to go through it, and the ball just lands on the middle of the court there.
I think she's also a very mature player.
Yes, she is.
That was a very good set from Flavia.
Yeah.
Tee up Aisha.
Now, I think Flavia has been putting in a lot of work this past weeks. She has really been putting in a lot of effort to perfect and maybe try to connect with most of the attackers. When she just started, she was kind of struggling. But now, as you have just mentioned, that was a very perfect set, of course, from her to find Aisha.
And now here with the service, looking definitely, they now look for the libero. And of course, no mistakes made. They look for Patricia, who equally makes no mistakes. I think she's going to be a very serious problem to the Sporters team if they do not find a quick solution.
Yeah, and of course, you don't want to put out praise because she really steps up sometimes when UCU needs her. And Sporters has to put that in mind, that if they fail to stop Patricia and praise steps up, it's going to be really a very big challenge for them.
And now that was a very good service, making the Sporters side very uncomfortable. And you can see Coach Juma there telling his player, "Here's D."
Yeah, she's Daffin,
yeah.
Chinove. Yeah, that's
I think she was trying to look for Tino again.
Again, yes. I think Coach Juma was trying to tell her the same thing, that you go back to that position. So we have Agi come on. Of course, the libero there, Patricia, is off. So Esther is going to do the serving now. And she really has a good service when it comes.
She put the previous one in the net, so let us hope she doesn't. And that is a very good service.
And that ball is going to go on the ground for Team UCU.
Now, I would blame that point on Aggie.
Really, yeah.
She failed to kill the ball. She simply dumped the ball.
And with such a high dump, you don't expect to really score, especially when ladies are the ones playing, because they do a lot of cover.
You can even be more particular, especially when it is praise there.
And she really picks that ball with comfort. And of course, Chinobe is going to go again. She swings and it goes wide. The ball is really on, yes. It's really on.
She looked for that long corner.
So Patricia Alado on the service line. Of course, UCU still holding on to their lead, and she does well. Sportes is really struggling in this first set in terms of passing the ball. The liberals are failing to really find a setter into that comfort position, and it's really giving them a lot of hard time. Now, Coach Malik is going to call for timeout and maybe try to talk with the girls and see what they can do and correct maybe that reception error.
We are back from that timeout, and the problems continue for Sportes on the reception.
Yeah. I think Coach Malik really has to start thinking now before it's too late, and maybe try to find a way of stabilizing the reception. Maybe he can bring in people who can receive, and it really continues in terms of reception. And now Tino is going to be targeted by all the UCU servers, and Alado is very, very critical with her. And now you can see Patricia is going to try to push Tino behind. Maybe she tries to receive with comfort, but we don't know what to expect because the services are really very challenging. You can see, and
even Aisha fails to receive.
Even Aisha has failed to receive.
Though I think Aisha is not there to receive. I think she's the opposite.
So we are going to see Hillary in a bit. She's going to be introduced now. I don't know if she's really warm. Of course, I doubt she's warm. And she's going to go and receive as well.
Well, the only expectation is that she receives that ball.
Yeah.
And Momak there saying, Coach Juma doing a great work with these ladies. Balo Caroline, thank you for watching on My Way Ladies. Yeah.
Everything is really not working to plan according to the side of Sportes, because Hillary has also just come and failed to receive, and Coach Malik is really going to be forced
I think
call
for me
timeout.
It is big shout outs to the server. She's being very deliberate, putting a lot of power and pace to that service.
Yeah, and you know, ladies services are really that hard to pick, and when it comes really, and she's doing a very good job in terms of serving there, forcing out the libero, forcing out the receiver attackers. Now we don't know what to expect in the next.
Abalo Caroline, you did promise the media team chicken last time, and it is getting to that hour where my brother here, Ken, the worms in his stomach start complaining. And I know all the roads that you're going through pass by KFC. So, and George William Charles is saying we should wake Malagala up.
I'm very sure Malagala is awake somewhere.
Hey.
Of course, after the promise he made to us 2 weeks ago, he has not yet delivered the promise. But we shall get him in one corner. And of course, Olinga Eric, you're saying birthday girl on fire. Keep
Yeah,
that service on.
that was Patricia.
Yeah.
It's her birthday today, by the way.
Okay.
Mm.
And she's really.
Please don't pretend that you don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if nowadays people celebrate birthdays before the actual date. But we saw some pictures going around on social media, and she was really celebrating her birthday.
And Chelsea Muhonja is encouraging the ladies, telling them that they can recover.
Yeah.
I think that was that's a correct call.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, it's a good call because what happened was that Praise hit that ball off the antenna.
And that's a net fall called on Comfort. And before that, of course, we saw a double substitution. Doreen has been introduced, of course, with Renata there for Sportes. And the chase is still on. UCU exposed 6-point lead now for Sportes to chase. And here goes Noveline. She does the serving. Renata. Alado. Yeah. Big swing.
And Coach Juma now making changes of his own, bringing on Evers.
Apparently, that is Bridget Nambi, who has been brought on. And of course, Malagala Hakim is really awake. He says, media team Wagala. From chicken to chicken. Hakim, we are very happy that you're here and you're watching. And of course, and so is George Williams. Now I think you've seen Hakim is around.
And Hakim, you don't have any right to say anything, considering that you've not done anything.
You've not fulfilled anything.
Hey, so keep quiet.
Pascal is going to come in for Comfort for service here. And I think, of course, backward defense.
And the backward defense, yeah. Oh my God. An attempted dump there from
Daphne, of course, the setter.
Daphne, yeah.
She's in charge. She knows really what she's doing, but that was very unlucky for her. The ball was not able to. And now Coach Juma has called the first time out for Team UCU, leading 20 points against 15 for Sportes.
And just to inform you that such a set is very close.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that happen before. And so UCU need not to become complacent.
Yeah.
Otherwise, anything can happen. What is the call out? UCU, Dubs team?
There are quite many call outs. When I was in UCU, the ladies had their own acronyms. They joined together to put that call out. But of course, we know the usual. Dubs team is Dubs team for men. And of course, the lady Dubs have their own call out. And you know, ladies teams, their call outs are kind of long and very good block from Aggie combining with Renata. And they bring down Praise.
And Pascal again with the third service.
Yes, she does the job. And of course, now service error is coming. Aggie.
Very good hit from Aggie there, looking for that corner.
Yeah, you talked about this set really not being very far from ending. And we had such a scenario yesterday. Remember when Police was playing KVC, that last game of the evening? Police had about a 4-point lead in the same scenario, 20, about 16. And that set, they lost it. KVC came from down and took that set 28 points, 26. And we don't want to see the similar situation here in this game. Yeah.
You
A
know one
lot
thing
of
I've observed?
mm,
Patricia is not attacking hard from the backcourt.
yeah.
She's simply passing over the dumping that ball.
And that is like the third time she's doing that.
Yes.
And the spotters cover is not able to realize that it's not going to be any hard attack anymore. They're not failing like to come in to pick that ball and maybe try to retrieve so that the setter can find options for her attackers. And that's a score.
That's the score. A
I
lucky
just
score.
I just look at the situation where Aggie is trying to pull out. She has not gone to block. Renata is still standing there at the net, and no one is trying to play that ball. It goes soft and lands on court. Really, that is a poor cover.
Terrible, terrible. Oh,
Oh my!
that
Oh
is.
my! That is Doreen.
When was the last time you saw such a set from him?
I don't remember when she had such an error. But this is looking really terrible now for Sportis
And
because UC has really stretched this set. They are leading comfortably now. They just need 2 points to win this set.
and just so you know, the timeouts for Spotters are done
Adan.
for this set. So
Yeah,
they are now living dangerously. It is now an army.
that's true. And that's a service
Oh,
error from Daphne.
Isn't it her second service error? Yes.
Yes, it is.
It's her second service error. Which school did Daphne go to?
I don't know. I don't
You
know.
don't know those
I
things?
don't know those
My
things.
brother, I
I
trust.
need to talk to Coach Juma maybe and exposes me to
But
interact
she was in
personally
Rubaga
with
Girls.
ladies, of course. Rubaga girls.
Yes.
How
Rubaga
do you
Girls
know?
School.
How do you know, my guy?
My friend, I am a journalist.
And just like that, Aggie,
And we are on a
Those and
serving,
replicate
serving
same.
in the net competition.
set point, team UCU.
How fast the set has gone.
Very, very
In
fast.
exactly 22 minutes, we're at set point.
And now UCU is going to put out Patricia and of course Liz. Of course that is Jocelyn Akurut is going to be brought on court maybe to try and defend and win the set for them. Good service from Praise. Of course Doreen the set there. Esther, and that's a good score for Sportes. Of course, everyone joining us online, we see you. Patrick Senior saying great job from the commentary team. Thank you for appreciating. Champion Lillian Zawede, thanks media team. You're welcome. My very good coach Nason J, you're saying, is it only me getting challenges with the broadcast?
Coach Nason, please be more specific. What challenges you're facing? Would definitely be more specific, Coach Nason.
18. And that is a net fault called on Esther. And of course, UCU are able to win the first set 25 points to 19. And just like that, we have come to the end of the first set. Of course, UCU winning it comfortably. They started this set quite with a lot of energy. And of course, we don't rule out the fact that the service worked on their favor. And of course, Patricia Lado, they are coming on top in terms of successfully making the receivers of spotters there get challenges in terms of receiving.
But of course, ladies' games, it's about service.
Yeah.
Now, if the network is buffering, maybe you need also to reduce on your resolution. You just have to go to settings on YouTube. You look for advanced and try to reduce them. But we are good to go this side. Our network is okay. Malagala Hakim, please don't start violence on Coach Nason. It is not good.
Of course, Coach Nason, maybe you need to check and confirm again because the technical team has cleared everything here. We are fine. Of course, Lillian, you're saying you're very clear. Thank you very much. So as it stands, of course, Spotters has to dig now.
Yeah, they now have to do a lot of homework, and you can see there the conversations they're having.
Yeah.
The conversations are even involving the doctor.
You know. And so is the TD. TD is around.
Yeah, and also the TD. So it is not a simple conversation, that one.
It's really building a lot of ideas now, and the ladies really have to step up because they have to win 3 sets to clinch the 3 points. But of course, even UC is not sleeping. They are now geared up because they know they already have a set, and now the pressure is on Spotter's side. But we wait and see as we get back for the second set.
Immaculate Mbabazi, you're laughing at what Hakim is saying. How are you, Immaculate? Mose here telling me the short form of Immaculate is Machu.
There is Machu, there is Ima, I don't know.
There is even Ime.
But of course, there's one of the online comrades we are not seeing yet here, Abak.
Abak
yeah. Is one of our very, very good comrades, and in terms of comments,
rumor has it that he's in church.
He's in church.
Yeah.
We shall wait for him to come out of church, of course.
But my friend, when Abak goes to church, even me, I will start.
And the conversation still continue as we are geared up to start the second set. We can see now Hillary is going to come in replacement for Tino. Yeah, and of course the rest have stayed. Aggie and Esther in the middle. Aisha still in the opposite role, and of course Flavia still starting. You see, it's still the same lineup that started. Of course, Daphne the setter, and of course Daphne the opposite. Tracy in the middle there, and we have Praise as well as Patricia, the birthday girl. Coach Nason, you're saying clear now. Thank you very much for confirming. And that's a good stop from Tracy for Team UCU.
When was the last time you saw Tracy start a game?
I don't recall.
Well, he's here now starting.
Now today she has started and she's already doing good.
That's a very good touch.
Yeah. And Tracy does the blocking again. She's really patient there. Praise is going to go. Swings and the ball is on court.
Yeah, and you earlier mentioned that should Praise start doing what Praise does?
Yeah, this is the time I think she really needs to come and Praise. Of course, you can see she knows where to place that ball.
Yeah, she's a very high jumper. She's deliberate on what she's doing. She's definitely going to be a problem to Spotters if things don't change. Yeah.
Esther. The ball is still in play. Free ball now goes to the UCU side and retrieved. Daphne swings big on the block, and it's a good score for Team UCU. They are now stretching again here. They have opened a 3-point lead already, and there is no answer yet from Spotters.
I tell you, problems. Spotters again failing on the reception. And the ball is up. Can you imagine?
Oh my. I'm going to go again. Esther, she's going to swing and the ball is away. Something is not working. I really don't know. The communication bit of it maybe between her and Flavia, of course, there.
But you see, communication is the sending and receiving of messages.
And now Coach Malik is forced to call for a first time out.
So is there one particular person who is not sending and one not receiving?
Maybe one is not receiving because definitely the setter is communicating. So something must be glitching somewhere.
And you can see what Hakim is saying. For the very first time, he's discussing volleyball.
Yeah, and that's a very good observation from Hakim. He says, Coach Nason, you're welcome aboard. If Spotters is to psych up, they need to focus first on those passes. The issue girls are serving well, so it's up to the Spotters team to receive and execute or give up.
That is the first time I'm seeing Malagala talk volleyball.
Yes.
The man usually focuses on other things.
Yeah, and that is really, I agree with him.
Mm.
They really have to find a way of passing this ball and make the setter comfortable. But also, if the ball is really passed well, you need to find a way of breaking away. And the Khalid, we see you. Big up to the commentators. Nalongo, Alicia, let's go. You see you. And of course, we continue. 5 points, team UCU. No answer yet from Spotters.
And actually, I think you are right. Evers is just arriving.
Yeah. Now we are going to really see a substitution. Renata is coming in for comfort. Renata is an opposite attacker, but of course she can adjust and receive as well.
Yeah, she's versatile.
Yeah. So we wait and see. We really wait and see. Yeah, and she's really able to force that first net error from UCU side, and that's at least a salvage point for
A
Spotters.
much needed break.
Yeah.
Mogumia Banex saying, may that best team win.
And of course, Thompson, Kwikiriza, you're saying here watching, you can as well give us your location, where you're catching us live from. Praise, brought down by Aisha, and that's the free ball now. Hillary picks. And again, there seems to be that communication challenge between Flavia and Esther, really. And now Esther is able to error there on the net, and that is a score for UCU.
UCU further extending their lead. They are not relenting, and now Praise heads for the service. And you know what happens with people her height when they go to the service?
Yeah. It's like you having our libero here, Amon or Agaba, going to serve, and he really forces people to fail to receive here. And problems really continue on the side of Spotters. 6-point lead now exposed. Dorin is going to come in early in the set, maybe to try and calm down the pressure. You can look at the body language of the Spotters players. They're all holding
resigned.
their best, really.
Yeah, they are cold.
Something has to work up, and they need really to psych up now because the game is starting to go.
And Mark Emailok is saying that the Spotters ladies must have been for Nyege Nyege.
The ball is picked. Chinobe is going to swing, retrieved by Hillary. Yeah, low corner.
I will ask Mosaic to tell me whether he took the girls to Nyege Nyege.
Yeah, but of course the girls didn't go. On Friday we trained here. Yesterday the girls are training. There's no time to reach Nyege Nyege, really. Ginger is very far. Marky my look. If you had seen anyone putting on a Spotters attire there, maybe that is a fun. The girls are here.
Maybe Deo, because Deo was not here yesterday. Maybe Deo was in Nyege Nyege.
Thompson, you're saying you're watching from Belgere, Bukasa, Freedom City. Thank you very much, my guy. And of course, big swings here from Praise, but the ball is retrieved. Hillary. Last ball. And
my God,
Spotters is really putting themselves on pressure.
Things not going the way of Spotters now.
Tracy on the service line now for Team UCU. Good service from her. Shamira fails to receive that ball, and now a free ball is given to UCU. Chinobe is going to swing again and retrieved by Shamira and Hillary. Free ball. Daphne is going to set that ball to Patricia. And that's another error from Shamira.
Yeah,
she's failing to receive as well. She's failing to cover as well, and things are really not looking good for Spotters
here. There is actually nothing working well currently.
Not at all. Not at all.
Everything is in the kingdom is apart.
Yeah. And of course, Malagala Kim continues to talk volleyball. He says that Spotters needs to calm down and play a more mature approach. These girls from our university are playing a far better mental game and forcing errors on net and backcourt. It is still an open game.
My brother, AI works. You know that AI chat in WhatsApp?
Yes.
That's what Malagala is using.
Sebuleva Enoch, you're saying you're live in Bugema University. thank you very much for joining us and, of course, catching the action as it unfolds here in Sporters Grounds, yes, center. Praise from the backcourt, and that's a wide swing. It goes off.
Praise with the we have a term for that attack. It's called Nkatak. Nkata.
Okay, that's a new one today I've learned.
It's called Nkata.
Yeah.
An Nkatak.
We quite saw some of them yesterday again.
Oh, many attacks.
Free ball is going to come on the Sporters side. Dorin with the jump set, and Hillary is very comfortably going to put that ball inside of his.
It is good she didn't put a lot of energy on that. She went for the score instead of the show, and of course that's now 5-9. Sporters trying to come back from that.
Yeah, my people. Lambert, you're tuning in for Mutungo. Thank you very much. I hope you went to pray for us. Of course, you're near the Radio Maria home. You should have joined them there for Mass in the morning. Jane Gloria, you're saying this is more than serious. Jay, you're saying Sporters Libero needs to calm down.
And the gap further reducing.
Yeah. Jane Gloria, you're waiting from Kajokenji. Do you know Kajokenji?
Kajokenji? It must be that side of Kapchorwa.
Yeah. But of course we thank her, we appreciate her.
But Jane Gloria has also tendencies of crafting places.
Kajokenji? So should we think otherwise?
Until she tells us where Kajokenji is, we will not.
Shall ask AI. UCU has now called the timeout. Of course, Sporters is able to pick up now. The pace is coming on, and now it is just 3 points away from the lead that UCU had opened. And Esther is here, of course, serving for Team Sporters. Nalongo Alicia, you're saying you're watching from Gangu. We have a lot of places. So that is Makindi. Okay.
Kajokenji is South Sudan.
Wow. 2-point lead now.
Yeah.
I think the ladies have decided to wake up maybe and try to push on.
And it will be good news to the ears of Malik.
Yeah, and of course, sure. I think maybe the ladies have listened to what Akim has been saying. They need to calm down. And yeah, Esther with the service there again. Taffin, big swing. No one is retrieving that ball.
Yeah, and that is one of the problems most teams have. Failing to cover that 6. Failing to do that 6 out.
That 6 out, yeah. And not really being a natural receiver attacker, Renata, she's used to being in our corner there in number 1 covering. Picked by Patricia. Swing out, and Hillary, the big swing.
That is good.
Yes. Ekon Brenda, you're saying Team Sporters. Thank you for joining us, Ekon Brenda. You're always here with us. We love you and we appreciate you for each and every thing and comment that you bring. Kisa Prek, the Sporters game vibe is so low. It's totally different from what has been happening in the trainings. These girls need to step up and feel the game. Karunji Irene, you're saying Sunday tidings and Tebe Pro Max people here. Yes, and it's game
Aisha
on.
Delivering goods here with that very good service.
It's game on, and you can hear at the background there the noise, and the fans are here trying to rally this Sporters team. Of course, the supporters are all here, and yeah, the girls are picking up now. It's just 1 point away. Aisha retrieved, and now Chinobe is going to swing. The ball is retrieved. Aggie, Hillary with a big swing, but the ball is still in play. Alado, good pick from Shamira. Hillary again, and look at the blockers. They are maintaining their position in the middle. I don't know what Daphne is doing in the middle. She's really supposed to be there waiting for Hillary.
Well, I think they assumed they were going to put that ball in the middle.
Not with Dorin.
Because Agnes moved.
Not with Dorin setting. Because Dorin knows what to do.
Of course.
Yeah. And of course, Andrew Ekusai, you're saying the heat in Moroto is on another level. But he's enjoying the game in the hotel room. And he appreciates the commentary as well.
Andrew Ekusai, what are you doing in Moroto? You come back with that soca. That Karamoja soca. If you don't come back with it, don't return.
Charles Muhonja, you're live from Barara. Send our regards to the people from Barara, of course, and of course keep them up, activated, and of course updated on all the happenings here. And now the two camps have fans. UCU has the men around, and they are really rallying their ladies here. Sporters has a big crowd here. The men Tigers players and Sporters men are around as well.
And of course, we are not going to go into what happened to Tigers yesterday.
No,
we shall not.
Today is Sunday.
Let's
maintain what happened Sunday to Sunday.
We will not. Even when we know they were beaten, we will not mention it.
Yeah.
We will not mention it.
We shall not mention because now there is a reception error forced on Renata. She needs to calm down because she has been brought as a reception specialist.
My friend.
Yeah.
The Tigers, but I think that was a problem of Patricia. Yeah.
Once you make that move, go full.
She failed to know that communication is sending and receiving of messages.
Doreen tries to look for Hillary, who swings off the hands, retrieved by Patricia. Praise. That's a good block from Aggie for Team Sporters. It's game on, I said. Now it's just 11-12. At one point it was 9-3.
That was a good block.
Yeah, indeed. And there's no one to try to play that. Cover on the UCU side is sleeping.
That block reminded me of my days in high school.
Which days?
My friend.
And that is an attack error from Praise.
Yeah.
We are level.
And
finally, we are level.
Level on points now.
Yeah. And the momentum is really heating up here. She wanted to go on the side of Doreen.
Yeah, she was looking for that.
And
the short block there.
Yeah, she was looking for the short block and she was not able to successfully. And that's a service error from Hillary Akakunda, who is really trying to step up for this team here.
She almost served below the net.
You can imagine.
Even my friend Kenneth Rwanga can't do that.
No, he cannot. He's a man with 4 eyes, by the way. So he should be able to see the court.
I know you are desisting from saying he's blind, but it is not.
Service error from Novelin for UCU now. 13-13. Andrew Ekusai is responding to you.
Andrew, thank you. Andrew, thank you.
And so
is Karunji. Why you are my brother.
And so is Karunji Irene. The 1900 days of your high school where you never used to have shoes.
Karunji, no one asked for your opinion on this matter.
And those days we used to have the white balls.
Yes, and those days when you serve, you say service, do. And Karunji doesn't know these things.
And of course, we are continuing to see service errors from both teams.
Yeah, from both teams, yeah.
Shouldn't be like that now. The game is really getting hotter and hotter. Good pick from Hillary. Esther, big swing, one leg.
One leg.
Yeah.
But Deo likes calling it a side sway. A slide.
A slide.
So it's called a slide.
Okay, we are learning every day. Shall we use slide now? Not.
But one of the people who I know used to very comfortably do those was Alopo Christine.
Of course.
And Omedo Isaac.
Omedo Isaac. Maggie. Doreen, now Renata, swing and off the hands. And that ball is still in play.
Wow.
Doreen again. Esther. And that ball is still brought back into play. Chinobe, Hillary, Doreen with a set now. Aisha. Yes. Forces an error from Patricia there, who is not able to communicate with Maggie, the libero. For the first time in this set, Sporters is leading finally, and of course after digging from a 6-point lead, now they are leading 15 points to 14.
Actually, for the first time in the game.
Yeah, you're right.
This is the first time Sporters is leading.
Yes. Patricia, and of course Shinobe is going to try and swing that ball. Really? Look at the positioning of the libero.
I know.
I think she should be taking charge of such balls and try to play them.
That ought to have been an easy pick for her. But of course, as that service comes, we do have a game coming up after this one.
Yeah.
That is a game between Elion and KCCA.
Because that is men. And Hillary, just seconds ago, she failed to cover. Now she has failed to receive. And again, UCU is back on the lead. We are going to see exchange of leads here in this set because it's point per point now. Praise on the service line for Team UCU. And just like that, service errors now on both teams are really pulling out.
Praise was looking for Hillary.
Yes, and I think that is their strategy for now. Tino is not on.
Yeah.
And they're avoiding Renata as well because the liberos are trying to cover up for her. So the exposed person to serve is Hillary. Renata on the service line. She goes and...
My God.
Oh, God. 5 apiece service errors for both teams. Mark Imailuk, you're asking, Mose, what time is Elion versus KCC? Of course, the men's game that you've just talked about. I think it's 2 p.m. Yeah,
that's
so
2 p.m.
Mark, load more data because the game will be live here, of course, on your number 1 broadcaster for the Volleyball League games. It's 2 p.m. Again, Hillary will go, and she is able to smartly put that ball behind Daphne.
She goes for the line. You know, that is a very difficult position to cover.
Yes. Yeah.
I remember the last time my friend Deo covered that position in line, he almost lost his teeth.
But Karunji Irene is still on your case.
Karunji Irene is telling me to look for number 6 shirt at KU. Yeah,
there's a very good boy there. He plays for KU. He's really a very good receiver as well. Raleigh is on. Raleigh is on, and Patricia, the ball is picked, and Esther gives it again a free ball. Shinobe, free ball. Now Esther will set. Hillary will swing off the hands of Novelin and Shinobe there, and that's a score for Sportes. 18-17.
Yeah, Sportes gaining the lead. But you see what Karunja said confirms what I was telling you.
So you really played it,
friend. Hey, I used to be a setter.
Hey,
yes.
We need to take you for these tests. We need to see you now.
Yes,
because there are people who have returned and they are still basically.
And I can tell you, if I set for people of my age, like those of Deo, would be in Serie A.
No, I need to put you together with the Mumak because Mumak is my man.
No. Again, you see, now you're making a very big mistake. You cannot compare me to Musinguzi.
Come on.
Musinguzi is the real definition of a bad setter.
Makyu is watching and is listening. What you say?
You shouldn't want to. You wouldn't have wanted to be there in the indoor. Yeah. The man sets the ball and follows it wide.
And of course, Mariam Nakamanya, you're saying, I love the way Sports Chat number 20 has stepped up and really consistent. Of course, that is Aisha.
That's Kebirunji
Aisha. And I think she's doing well so far.
And how are you, Mariam Nakamanya?
Big swing from Aki.
Maggie there.
Goes straight to, of course, Maggie.
Who protected her face.
She protected her face.
Yeah, that's a clever thing to do, by the way.
Protect your face.
Hey. You don't really have to be like Omiel.
Don't take me back. Don't take me back. Because Omiel really had a lot to say by the after that game.
Omiel.
He really had
a lot to say. They always have a lot to say.
And
they blame the brokers.
And Malagala Hakim will tell you that it was really a very, very long paragraph after that. But all in all, Sports are still leading now, 19-18. Good service from Aisha. And that's a rebounded ball from Hillary. Sports now 2 points leading UCU 2018, and the pressure is on. The service pressure really working hard on the side of Sports. Aisha there doing the work in terms of service, and I can tell you that she has a good service as well.
Yeah, if it's on.
Like and you can see that. Talk about that service.
My God.
Yeah. That's very Aisha for you. And Mariam, now I think you're smiling because you already talked about how this lady here stepped up she's doing the work for the Sporters team
She's a
very
student
well.
at KIU.
Is Mariam also a student at KIU?
No, I'm talking about Aisha.
Oh, okay. We shall get there. Irene, you're really going on to Herbert, but
Irene has
Herbert,
taken pills for violence, but I can assure you, you will not.
Aisha doing the
With
same service here, and she's really going for this.
And you know,
Sporters,
this is the
ladies
exact
team
thing you see
on a
with
high.
Sporters in the previous season and
Yeah.
the previous set. They put that service on. What is Malagala saying?
Oh, Hakim, I don't know what to say, but
He's saying that the team warms up like a tractor.
like a tractor. A full one set to warm up. Commentators are making a team, and I want Matthew on it and
George William
and
Kakoma.
George William Kakoma. I'm recruiting slowly. I really can't wait to see this team that you're going to
Malagala, that
team up
team, what
together
game is
with.
it going to be playing?
And I don't know which position Hakim will be playing, by the way.
Kim
Or he's
cannot
just
choose the
trying
bench.
to, or he's just trying to make the team.
For him, he will make the team and leave it there.
Oh God, no, we shall not allow that. Timeout, you see you, and of course now they're
You
on
see,
the chess.
Malagala plays volleyball with his mouth.
Okay.
He's very good at that.
There are people we really need to see come and play pressure games, and my man Hakim is one of them. Of course, you and Irene are already in his team. Novelin, big swing, but
Yeah,
of
the ball
course,
is out. Yeah.
23 points Team Sporters, 18 points Team UCU. It's getting interesting because now the fans of UCU have kept quiet, and the noise is coming from the Sporters end. Thompson, you're appreciating Aisha, and of course, you're now together with Mariam, and everyone who's watching, of course, I think is in agreement.
And you can see the UCU coach there has made several changes.
That is an S from
Do you
Aisha.
realize that Aisha has been serving since about
19.
19?
Exactly. And now it's set point for Team Sporters. Very good job from Aisha in service there. And you can see her teammates appreciating her for the effort. And of course, she's really doing well. She's done well. Again.
Wow.
Oh my God. This lady
She
has
has
done
delivered
wonders.
8 services.
Very
Only
interesting.
aces. My God.
And you
The
can
team
see the
definitely is-
difference between her and Patricia is her balls have not been retrieved.
Yeah, they haven't.
Patricia, they defended and they could block, but for Aisha, they have all been failed to be retrieved, and now you can see just like that, set number 2 goes on the way of Sporters, and now the pressure is back on the UCU side. The digging is going to, and of course the conversations are going to be continuous here. Ladies are going to go and have a chat and really see what went wrong. Coach Juma has to.
So now the conversation which was involving the doctors and the technical director on the Sporters side worked.
Yeah, it's really
Now
worked.
let us see what happens on the UCU side.
UCU side has no doctors.
Uh,
You can see only Coach Juma and the girls.
and the girls.
Yeah, even the assistant coach, by the way, the coach for men, Deo Gracious, was supposed to be here, but maybe he's somehow caught up somewhere.
Where is he?
Messi, I see you, my guy. How are you? You know Messi?
No.
Messi was once in UCU. He was, of course, he's a setter,
Okay.
and Messi is a setter in Kepler.
Oh.
Kepler Volleyball Club in Rwanda, and he's a very good friend of mine.
I was about to ask whether he plays games and sports.
We had a very good chat with him while he was here in Uganda.
You are volleyball.
He says he's on honeymoon.
You be on honeymoon. You've been on honeymoon for 2 years now. And we are back.
Set number 3 is underway, and of course, Sport is already on the driving seat. Tracy tries to play it over, but is retrieved by Renata and Aisha. Good play from Aisha. Smart move. Of course, Patricia was there. She should have picked that ball.
Arrived. But you see, the more the Kasana comes out, the more problems for UCU.
Okay. Is there something you're trying to...
You see, there is an endo in Mkono now.
Okay. Patricia off the hands of Renata, and that's a score.
Oh,
brilliant play.
As if I saw the ball going off the antenna, but yeah, it was a block out.
So Maggie goes off the libero and comes back. Is Novelin. Novelin, by the way, if you know Mr. Cornelius, who was our sports director by then, that is the sister.
Oh, okay.
Just number 4 for UCU. And Tracy goes an errors in service. Oh my. And of course now Coach Nason is going to welcome Hakim very well back to the sport, because he's really offering him 500 blocks the next time they meet.
And therefore commenting wrongly. Coach Nason, please add 200 to make them 700.
How can he say such a thing about your phone?
The guy is making noise.
Charles, you're saying you're thanking Aisha. Very well. Everyone, of course, is appreciating the work she's put in to salvage that second set for Sportes. Retrieved, and again, free ball to Sportes. Hillary picks up Chinobe, and the ball is still in play. And look at that. Oh, sluggish play from Sportes.
Yeah, terrible from Hillary.
Yeah. 3-3 now is the score in the third set. Renata, Aisha, big swing from Aisha, straight to the line, and of course you could see there's a lot of space left there for the libero. She could not manage to move and cover that ball. Back comes Aggie, and off goes the libero, of course, Patricia. Esther now on the service box. No block, just an open jump for praise, and you can see clearly she saw where to put that ball.
And leaving alone the block, there was even no one to cover
that ball.
They all turned and looked at the ball, thinking it was going out. That is a terrible attitude. Eh?
Very terrible. The block has not done its part. Let the cover do its part. You cannot have a negative added onto a negative. Aisha, oh, that ball is not going to be played.
And guess who is in the service box?
Patricia Alado. And she goes straight at Renata.
Last time she went there, she spent there 4 points.
Yeah. Of course, that is what we don't want to see happen here in this third set. Concentration in her eyes there. She goes. Patricia, very good pick. Aggie. Ball is still in play though. Retrieved, and again Doreen is going to go out. Hillary. Big swing from her. And that's a very good score. Daphne, yes.
Daphne.
I think Daphne is so much starting in the middle because that ball is running, and by the time she reaches there, up is Hillary. And big swing.
I didn't know ladies could attack above.
Hakim, you're trying to dodge the 500 block.
I know, he's trying to involve the sun in matters.
There's no way we can relieve you from
they are now 700, not even 500.
The more you argue with Coach Nason, the more the blocks increase. Chinobe now here on the backward line and straight to the net she goes. That's an attack error from her.
Hills D. But
Yeah.
you could see there the block, Hillary, they are moving away, not even putting a block.
I think she saw it was not
I
a
think she
back
saw,
control.
yeah. And guess who is in the service box?
Aisha, and this time round she errors and the ball of course goes to the net there. Point number 6 for UCU and of course 6 as well for Team Sporters. Back comes Tracy. Maggie goes off, the libero. And on the service of course is Novelin. Hillary is going to go and retrieve praise. Aggie with emergency set. Hillary again. She goes up and that ball is retrieved. Very good play from UCU there.
Yeah, good play.
Again, Hillary will go. And the ball is still in play. Raleigh is rallying. Aggie. And yes, finally.
This time round it will not return. After that attack in the middle by Aggie, who made sure.
Yeah. Novelin
was that
could have
turn.
done much for that ball there. She was really going to play. And you can see the supporters of Sporters men there are really trying to rally the Sporters ladies here. You could see the libero, Agaba, is there with JB. And these are committed players in terms of supporting, and that is a soft landing for the ball.
Yeah, and Praise again does what Praise usually does.
Aisha was in that position to play, but look at her body language there. When that ball is, you see her, she can't react.
She thought it was a heart attack coming.
Knowing that it's Praise there. Yeah, the fans are trying to rally their teams here, and you can hear the UCU fans trying to rally their ladies team. But of course, Renata is going to go big swing on the blocks there and off the hands of Chinobe and Tracy. That's a very good score for Sporters. Look at that.
I can tell you the battle here of fans is getting interesting.
Yeah, it's like we are in the arena, but just we are here outdoor, and look at that. Sporters supporters are on gear, and of course are the UCU supporters as well. Those who are watching online, the atmosphere here is really, really getting heated. Yes, Aggie.
And it's a service from Aggie, targeting Patricia, serving her with her own sauce.
Yes, like you think
Giving
you can do more.
Medicine.
You think you can do more? Try this, and forcing the error, of course, from Patricia there. Sporters now 2 points leading UCU. Where are the points?
Huh?
Aisha on the back line swings, and that's a cover error from Duffin there.
I think that was good from Aisha, considering it was an emergency set.
Yeah, I think the scores should be 10-8 now. Sporters, of course, still holding on to their 2-point lead. And Dorin is on the service now.
Aisha seems to be enjoying the game now. And Malagala keep there appreciating the media team for the good work. Thank you.
And of course, he's also appreciating the cameraman for showing him his guys, Mululi, and of course JB. They are doing a lot of support there, rallying the ladies team here. And of course, you can see UCU are going to call for timeout. Priska Enabu, you're really in support of UCU with the fire emojis. Priska was once a player
Yes.
in this team particularly, but
Yes.
I think she decided to step down, maybe for reasons best known to her. But of course, she's in support. She's really trying to rally the ladies. Katongole Stanley, you're saying someone tell Agaba, the libero, to cool down. Otherwise, we shall call Esau for him.
And you also tell Omi, we shall also call someone for Omiel.
Yes. Let the man enjoy.
Let the man
he's trying to really support the ladies.
Yeah.
And I think he's really doing well. Look at him enjoying himself there. And of course, Hakim, you're really Mark in my look. You're also saying, and as well, Ken. And that's a score.
And Maggie failing to receive once again.
Now you can see Coach Juma is going to look through the bench and thinking, whom am I going to take on? Because now Patricia seems to be struggling there in terms of reception, and Doreen is really doing well, also going for her and the libero there. And you can see it goes for the libero. Daphne, Patricia, Esther, good block from her. But of course, Chinobe is also going to go hard. And big swing off.
The ball is out.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it is the noise that is disorganizing the UCU ladies, but things are not currently going well for them.
And that's a very good jump, and of course energy on the ball as well, but it doesn't really come back on court. Doreen doing the serving, and free ball is going to go on the UCU side, Spotted side, and of course Aisha swings, and good touch from Tracy there on the block, and Daphne backward take and off goes a praise as well. And now the gap is really getting wide and wide. Spotted 14, UCU 8.
And Karunji appreciating the good heart of Mr. Warren, saying I wish we had more good people like him.
Yeah.
I can tell you we are not very many. We are only left 3 people with good hearts. It's only me, Warren, and Mose.
You're not saying Deo has a good heart.
No, the rest of these fellas, including Ken, they don't have good hearts. The only 3 people left with good hearts in Uganda, me, Warren, and Mose. These others, Deo and the Ken.
So, you're seeing Katongole Stanley is saying don't bring Silver for, and he doesn't mention the name of the person. But otherwise, you're wishing Silver a quick recovery.
Yeah, very unfortunate. And of course, there is more support needed for Silver.
Yeah.
So anything you can, please do it.
But of course, the people who have already gotten chance to visit Silver have as well gotten chance to sign on his cast.
Oh, you have?
If you go there, you really have a chance to sign on that cast, and
okay.
Of course send your thoughts to him as well. We keep on praying for a brother, and he will recover really very soon. Yeah, that's of course a smart play from Daphne Kokondakwe.
Yeah, as a person who has ever been in such a position, I know what Silva is going through.
Yeah.
But I know he'll rise up above and become much better even.
Yeah. Hillary was in a better position to play that ball because she moved faster than the libero. And that's a good service from Tracy, and you can see her celebrating there. That's an S from her, forcing that error from Hillary. Now you see you just within 3 points from the lead of Spotters.
The violence has now gone to Mozena Karunji there.
Irene, okay, let me keep quiet now. So I don't know where I'm categorized now, because men are talking. I should calm down.
You are clearly boy.
Hakim, you're really still going on the. You said I should trust our middle attackers. Very predictable game because they know Tracy will never receive a ball. Blockers have time to gang up on the UCU attackers. Tracy on the service line here again. And of course, UCU have already made a substitution for the setter. Liz now is of course on for Daphne, and now Renata with the service. Liz, the setter. First time she goes for Patricia. That ball is retrieved. Doreen, back set, Aisha. Smart play. Yes.
Yeah, that was a very tall block for her.
Yeah.
She decided to do the wise thing. Just score on the dump.
Yeah, and a point is a point.
I mean.
Hard attack, off the block.
Because why?
Why do you need to do a lot if you can really just salvage that simple point? Renata again doing the serving. Praise Liz, of course, the setter there, Patricia. The ball is brought back, and yeah, I think that is a very good block from Novelin for Team UCU.
Yeah, they failed to retain that ball and score on it, the Sporters people. And Novelin Orwanga.
Yeah. She has another name, Nayo, something like that.
Nayo.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
But of course now this is how do we call it? Local name, clan name. Patricia off the hands.
Yeah, and that touch, David diverted that ball. You see you now playing the catch-up game?
Yeah. And we really want to see how they do on that catch-up game. Because Spotters was very, very good at set number 2 when they chased down the 6-point lead and even took that set. Very good service from Chinobe there, Daffin, and that is an S for Team UCU, who are now just 2 points from the lead that Spotters has exposed. Oh, Patricia.
And timeout here.
Yeah, Coach Malik, of course, there is able to call for timeouts, and you can really see the two coaches. Coach Memza as well is there, and so is the TD, trying to talk to the girls there and maybe calm them down a bit. But nonetheless, they are still leading with just 2 points now.
Coach Memza, a new addition to the team.
Yeah.
She's a new signing.
And she comes with a lot of experience from, of course, when we went to Cairo to play for UCU in the SEC, she was at one point there,
Coach
with the University of Zimbabwe, as a coach, and before that she was a team doctor for the same team. And of course she has a lot of knowledge.
You see, those things usually happen in Africa.
Yeah. Free ball. Now Patricia is doing quite a good job on the block of Aisha and Esther, and now you can see how UCU have managed to chase the lead.
Yeah, they are stabilizing. They are concentrating more now,
and the set is really going to get more interesting now, because we are going to go back to point per point game.
And the noise increasing.
Yeah.
And this time around, Hills D.
Just errors there.
Yeah, that's an error on the service.
So the 2-point lead is still on. Spotters, of course, 17, and Esther here with the service. And back comes Aggie in the middle. Esther, praise, very well picked. Chinobe Daffin. Oh no. Okay. That's of course a defense error.
Yeah, but again I feel that that ball was close.
And Hillary was supposed to.
Yeah, Hillary should have definitely picked that up. You can see.
Yeah, she's there.
She's there. You should have picked that.
Have played that ball. But of course, and that is an S from who else? None other than Patricia Alado.
Yeah.
And you can see the excitement on the side of the UCU supporters there. You can see Ogusul, Hussein, they're all there trying to rally the ladies team, who have caught up, by the way. 17 points apiece. And very unfortunately, errors.
She had put quite some power on it, and I think God read into her plans of causing disaster.
And now Spotters are again on the lead. Aisha on the service line. And she goes. Praise. Oh, that's a poor cover, of course, from the Spotters side there, Shamira and Hillary combining now to give that point to.
I think so far Shamira has not had a good game.
Not really. And I think I agree with you. I don't know if maybe she's having something which is not working out on her side.
Yeah, she has not had a good game today.
Yeah. Renata. Oh. not quite a good pass from her, and that's of course now giving UCU the lead in the set.
At a time when they shouldn't.
Not really the chance that Coach Malik wants to take, and right away he decides to bring back Comfort for Renata. I think Renata has played her part. Now Comfort has to come and make amends for the reception error that has just happened a few seconds ago. That ball is on court. Very good service from Novelin.
That was a very powerful service.
Very, very powerful, because the libero and Aisha were indecisive there. Each of them looked at that ball and, oh my, that ball lands on court. 2-point lead for Team UCU. And now spotters are going to dig again more deeper to find their.
And now Shamira is on.
And just like that, Novelin errors in service. 19-20 is the score, and of course set 1-1.
Substitutions here for Team Spotters.
Yeah.
Comfort and Doreen come on. No, actually there is substitutions were reversed.
Yeah. Praise of the hands retrieved by first Aisha. Comfort swings and oh my, that's an attack error from her. And immediately the substitution is going to be reversed.
Yeah.
Comes back Renata and off goes Comfort, who has as well not had a good game.
Yeah, Comfort has also not had a good game.
Priska Enabu, you're saying P for pressure. Let's go UCU. I'm telling you, this is getting more interesting. Shamira, good pick from her, and Renata goes and retrieve. Of course, the ball goes to Praise. Smart play. Again, Renata is going to go and swing. She's brought down. Yes.
That block, that combination from Tracy and Hillsby.
It's working.
Yeah, it's working.
It's really working. And now you can see the disappointment on the faces of the Spotters players there. You can see Shamira's body language there. And
yeah, she does not like losing.
Coach Malik really is going to call for a timeout. UCU has managed to pick up the pieces which they had failed, and now they are on the lead 22-19. And now Spotters has a lot of work to do if they are to win this set here.
But of course, don't forget that we do have matches coming up. We do have Elion taking on KCC right after Ntuya. And then later on, we'll be having KFC taking on UCU.
Yeah, yesterday I was here having a conversation with Coach Memza, and she quite told me that if KVC comes and plays the game they played yesterday against Police, of just trying to chase, because Police at some point had a lead in the second and third set actually,
yes.
And they really had to dig down the KVC side. She told me that UCU being one of the teams right now which is a threat of course in the league, they're going to run through KVC very fast. And you know what UCU can do when they are really playing, of course, the big names, the big clubs. They don't take chances. And believe you me, it's going to be really, really a game to watch.
Yeah, but I don't think KVC is going to be a matchup for UCU. I think UCU is going to have an easy win over them.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
And of course, basing on the fact that KVC has been struggling.
Yeah.
Going for decisive games, and just because of yesterday they were able to pick up the 3 points.
Yeah.
UCU are supercharged because they had a win 3-0, of course, against Police as well. And now 21 for Spotters, 22 for UCU. The pressure is on, and Pascal with the service, and Chinobe off the hands, and that's a point for Spotters.
And the referee says there was a net violation.
Okay. And we are level 22-22. Yeah. That fin really went full on the net, and that's why the referee.
And now I don't understand why Coach Juma was arguing about that.
And he's going to call for timeout, of course.
Tyson Nagel is saying you're placing a A bet on who? I don't understand.
Who's
who
playing better?
Eh.
I'm placing a bet.
I don't know which game you're speaking about. If you speak about the KVC game, please deposit your bet with Moise.
Yeah, we shall see how to. And of course now Praise is going on to the service line, having just salvaged that point. Now Akurut for UCU is going to come on to defend for Patricia there.
Yeah.
And of course Praise is on the service line. 23-22. Front court for Sporters, there is Esther and there is Renata. And of course the setter Dorin. Want to see how they are going to side out here. And good pick from, and that's a big swing from Esther. You said what was the movement again?
Slide.
Slide. Very good move from her. And of course Kim is trying to respond to our prediction here. Again, UCU game of KVC are together. He says that very quick people are able to judge. But same thing was said about the Nemo game over against Ndeje. He said that someone said they were going to be an easy game, a sweep for Nemo. But he said KVC can make UCU's life really harder. And if Ogusu slept home and Hussein went for prayers.
I think there's nothing wrong with people making predictions.
Yeah.
It's not judging. It's just
off the
touch
hands.
on that
Yeah.
ball?
Off the hands.
There was a touch.
There was a touch. And set point for Team UCU. 23 Sporters and
Tracy
Tracy.
did some wonders in service
Yes,
previously.
and she is here again going for service. She goes for Hillary. Good set from Aisha. Picked by Tracy. And off. Oh God.
Yeah, the ball is out.
Okay, and that is of course set point number 1 saved, and now we are level 24-24, and Renata is going for service for Team Sporters. Renata, good service from her. She goes for Praise. Daphne, good set, and goes to Chinobe. The ball is blocked down.
It's a very good block.
And that should be an easy retrievable ball.
Yeah, and you can see even the reaction from the players there.
Yes. And you can see the supporters there are enjoying each and every point here. And again, Renata is going to go for the service. And now it's a set point for Sporters. Here comes Renata. She goes for the libero. Daphne in the middle. And that's a very good touch from the block. I think Renata should be able to play that ball.
Able to pick that ball.
And now Daphne is going for the service. We are again at level 25 apiece.
And Hills deal with the service.
Off.
And she puts that away even after being spoken to nicely there by the coach.
By the coach, yes. And of course, someone talked about P being for pressure. I think it is really increasing now.
Yeah. This is where we be asking Priska Enabu, does the pressure increase or decrease?
I think she's going to respond after this set.
I'm sure she's going to be there saying it increases.
Now, of course, Sporters is going to bring in a server. And Esther is being substituted here. And guess who is going to come on to serve? It's Flavia. So we have two setters on court. One is defending and one is going to serve. One is going to set as well.
That's a good technique, eh?
I think that is a very good technique there. And she does the service. Forces off Praise. Ball is put in the middle. Retrieve. And now Flash is going to give Hillary, who's errors on attack there. Oh my, oh my. we are still on. Set number 3 stretch is here, and 26-26 is the score. And we continue with the errors in service. That is Patricia.
That is Patricia. Unexpected.
You really don't expect her to do that. And Spotters here is just holding on to their lead of just 1 point. Of course, Aisha is going to serve. We know what she can do. And yeah, you can see she's going to come hard. And to Patricia she goes. And that's a free ball to Spotters. Hillary on the swing. And the ball is retrieved. Aggie picked by Aisha. Hillary, no block. And she doesn't finish the job. Praise. And just like that,
Hillary gets punished for not finishing that.
Hillary has to do a lot for her
I think
team.
Hillary needs a lot of soul searching because
no block.
No block. She should have killed that ball.
She should have really finished the job here. And now we are going to see a substitution. Of course, Bridget is going to come on for Tracy. I think they really want to defend here. But now you can see the bench of UCU has an additional person whom we are yet to identify.
Shot number 19.
Aggie, Hillary, and she's brought down by Bridget, who has just come on as a sub here. You can hear the excitement from the UCU supporters, and of course now it's really pressure times for Spotters now because they have failed to get the job done 3 consecutive times. They have had the chance to, and now UCU are just in need of 1 point to win this set here. And I'm telling you, if Spotters loses this set, it is going to be devastating.
Yeah, it will be a painful
really,
one.
Very painful for them there. Good service, retrieved again, Aggie, and that ball. Oh, they are able just to hold on to it, by the way.
My friend.
Pressure is increasing now.
The pressure is increasing.
It's not decreasing anymore. It's increasing. Who do you have on the service line? Hillary Akankunda for Spotters. Renata is back on front court. But of course, we also have Praise on the side of UCU on front court, and Bridget in the middle, and Daphne. Hillary retrieved by the libero, Atoyo, and Hillary swings wide, and that ball goes off play. Again, Spotters have a chance to win this set.
Yeah, they do have that chance.
I think now Daphne is really trying to see whom to give that ball to, because the other Daphne, the opposite, is on backcourt, and she only has Daphne to rely on, really, on the front court. Praise too tight there, and that's a score. Smart play from Praise there, and you can see we are still stretching.
Despite the lack of communication from the UCU team, they managed to score on that ball.
We are still on set number 3, 29-29. Interesting game. Of course, rallies are here, and the ladies are going against each other, and so are the supporters. Shamira, she fails to receive that ball, and free ball is going to go on the side of UCU. Daphne looking for Praise, who gets the job done off the hands of Aggie, and of course the setter Doreen. And now UCU are just a point away.
They are just a service away.
A service. In fact, if it's an S, it will be job done in the third set. Daphne, captain, UCU. You can see her sisters there on the back. She goes, Shamira. Now Doreen hands a gift to UCU. Praise. That ball is still retrieved, and Renata, good play from her there. And now communication and off. Yes.
And that is the second ball she's putting away.
Yeah, very
when her team have an opportunity.
Look at Coach Juma Osunge holding his waist, and it's like, what is not happening?
Well,
we have a chance.
Similar to Hillary, she also needs to do a lot of soul searching.
Yeah. Aggie is on the service line here for Team Spotters. She comes, goes for the libero there. Praise. Retrieve now. Doreen with the set. And Renata, that's not a ball through. That's a point for UCU. Stanley Lubwama, you're saying this is an interesting game. Indeed, it's very interesting. Irene, you're saying let someone finish this set. And we are aware that Irene, by the way, is on pressure.
Hey.
It has increased on her side. Now she really wants to get someone to finish the set, which is quite not happening.
And it is now
really
advantage UCU.
Yeah. It's really a draining set mentally and of course physically as well. Shamira, good pick. Esther, and that's a good score. The slide is working for Esther here.
I know, and
really
every
working.
time she's looking for that particular angle.
No one is trying to play.
No one is trying to go
The
there.
libero just watches it go, just like that. That's ball very, very smartly placed by Esther. Ojangole Joseph is here saying, "Come on, ladies. Ojangole, you need to be here on ground. Those things of just watching online, because everyone is here and we are trying to support the ladies." Alado, Shamira, good pick, and now a free ball is going to come. Hillary, of course now
will be a free ball now to
Spotters and retrieved by Shamira. There goes Aisha, and a big celebration from her, and of course even her teammates there. Again, Spotters have a chance to win this set.
And Shamira has turned up with the goods this time round.
Yes, very, very well
Very
placed
good reception
there.
and cover.
Cover there. Big swing from Aisha, and now we are there. And Doreen is going to do the serving. Alado, ball is played. It's retrieved. Free ball now on UCU side. Maggie, Daphne is going to again go, and that's the ball going to Chinobe. Retrieved by Hillary. And here goes Aisha. And that is an attack error from her. I think she goes with the net as well.
And there was, oh my God. The set is becoming interesting.
Wow. 32-32 is the score. And look at the swing from Aisha. And yes, she really goes, and errors. Ladies volleyball, interesting here. And you can really see that pressure is on both sides. Tracy is going to come back on, and she's going to go on service. Good job there by Bridget. She's been able to defend and of course try to put in some blocks.
You can see from the pictures that even the scoreboard is full now.
It's very full. We have nothing to do now. 32-32 as we
sports
speak.
Is interesting.
Tracy, good service. Hillary and Esther. That ball is still in play, and those are very many touches.
Yeah, many.
And I agree with the ref.
Yeah, that's a good call from the referee. And Karunjari in saying you support the students. Which ones are not students?
I know.
I can tell you, even Spotters has many students.
Pressure, she says. Ojangole Joseph, by the Abbott.
Yes.
Ojangole is here, who is online.
Ojangole is dodging.
He's dodging.
Ojangole, there is no bank that works on Sunday.
And of course, we are always excited to have Ekon Brenda watching and commenting. We are very happy.
Another lack of communication there from Hillary, and
the game is tight.
But I think that was a libero's ball.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You can imagine where she's coming from.
It's true, she didn't block, and she really wanted to play that ball, but the libero is there.
Yeah, the libero is there.
You can see the look on her face. She's not impressed at all.
I mean.
And good pick again from Shamra, and that ball goes wide. Oh, that's a reception error from her. And you can see she's really trying to move off court there, maybe to bring Patricia back on. But again, 34-33, interesting set. And of course, my man, the GOAT, is also watching live. And he's appreciating the commentary here.
The GOAT himself, the legendary
And of course, we are back for set number 4. You see, interestingly, and of course, in times of pressure, we're able to pick up that third set, and it was a score 35-33.
Yeah.
And I think Sportes was really devastated by that.
Very
loss.
long rally.
Yeah.
I mean, very long set it has been.
It took a lot of endurance as
Yeah.
well. We want to see how this fourth set goes, because I believe the bodies are broken down a bit. But we are still here. Priska Enabu, you're back. You're saying, commentator, do you feel me now? You see you, let's go.
Priska, you don't want that kind of violence.
And of course, Lillian Zawede, you're saying decisive loading. Thompson Kwikriza, this is an interesting game. Engineer Arthur, you're saying 35-33, the endurance. This is crazy.
Yeah.
GK Gill, you're saying just enjoying it live here at Sporters Ground. Thank you very much for joining us. And Sporters already leading in the fourth set, 3 points to 1. Was there a touch? And of course, the referee says there was a touch.
Yeah, but I mean,
the hands
Hillary
of
is not
Hillary.
complaining.
Yeah.
If a player is not complaining, then
Hillary, she goes wide, and that's an error on attack. And of course, Peterson, Kamuntu, you're saying UCU Lady Doves have improved a lot this season. More players mature more in their third year. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
That is true. Aisha. And a net fault is called on Patricia for UCU there. And you can see the set has started again with some bit of momentum. But of course, we expect it to be a lot more interesting, as we just witnessed the third set.
We don't want to witness that third set again. I mean, even us who are watching got tired.
Yeah, we did. And just like Emanzi put it, he was tired actually. He was tired. Like, let the set end already. Off the hands, and Hillary there is able to get off. And it's a score for Sportes. 5-3 now.
Yeah, Duffin there hitting the deck. Good service from Esther, and it will be a free ball to Sportes.
Esther picks it, and Aisha, she does that and forces that net error from Duffin, the captain there, and of course Novelin, the center player. 6-3. Just failing.
Felix Semoron appreciating the commentary from Mose.
Thank you, Felix. Appreciate you a lot, of course, for joining us as well. And that is Esther on the service error. Service error number 1 for Team Sportes.
That's a very good hit from Hillary.
We have seen a lot of failure to pass from especially the liberos.
The libero,
Shamira and Patricia there.
Shamira has really struggled.
Shamira has been having a lot of challenges passing that ball to the setter Doreen, and you can see each and everyone now is going to go and serve Shamira, and you had the fans also trying to shout serve libero, serve libero,
yeah.
And it's not something you really wish to see from a libero.
I mean, liberos are supposed to be very good receivers.
Yes, no one should be actually be saying such.
Yes, no one should even be there.
No.
But
And
well,
you can
games
see that was just a low ball there from Doreen to Aggie, and it wasn't able to go through. So back again comes Tracy, and of course Novelin is here on the service line for Team UCU, who are just now a point away. Good pick from Hillary. She swings and the ball is off.
Oh,
wow.
Hillary has a lot to do in order to redeem herself, really.
Yeah, because I think looking at the way the set ended, all odds were running towards her, and didn't finish the job.
Her game wasn't good.
Yeah.
It's not yet good so far. That's what I should say.
And you can see
everyone
is going to go for the liberos, and
you can see Shamira wondering why have you picked the ball, and Nana tells her the ball was just behind you.
Yes, and I think
and you could see what Shamira did. She
just
bent over and let the ball.
She decides to bring in Patricia now, but of course the fans are continuing to tell the UCU servers there to go up against the liberos and continue serving them and force more errors maybe from them. And Novelin just does the same, and just like that, even Patricia is not able to receive, and Hillary
is not able to receive.
Hillary should be able to retrieve that.
And Hillary also failing to put that back on the court.
Mariam Naiga says, let me come to ground.
Mariam, you remain where you are with your team. You got enough joy over the weekend. Please be there. We don't want you here.
That is an S service from Novelin, and it goes again straight to the libero. Patricia now there, and of course Renata are failing to receive. UCU is on the lead meanwhile.
They have captured the lead, and now they are looking to maintain it.
Yeah, and you can really hear the fans are maintaining that morale, and they're saying serve one. Noblin decides to really, the ball was going out and Aisha plays it back. Hillary, free ball, retrieved by Patricia, and Shinobe is going to come. Free swing and in the middle, retrieved, and that's ball out.
And the much needed break from for the team UC for Spotters.
Yeah, Hillary is now on the service line. Ojangole, your comments will be read, of course, very soon.
Ojangole, you are saying you come and talk those things from here. For us, our eyes are paining.
Well, we really can't read what you're typing, but we shall try to find a way of making the people read them.
Mariam Naiga saying you're coming to support. We don't want. You support your team there. We don't want your support.
We don't want you today.
Don't come.
Hillary, good service from her.
Yeah, that's an error. Service. She has changed her service. She's now putting some power and pace on it.
Yeah.
And of course, it is now scoring. Leveling matters for Spotters.
Coach Juma Osunye there trying to rally the comrades. Of course, the team UCU ladies there to play on.
And again.
And off and high goes praise. The ball just goes through there, the block of Doreen, the setter of Spotters, and Agi, rather, the middle blocker.
I think they ought to have blocked that ball because now they have killed that. Amelia Nachans, don't come. We even have guard dogs here, and they are going to be sniffing out an intended person.
Engineer Arthur, you're saying Mariam should be coming to support UCU. Probably that is the case. Maybe Mariam, you need to come in clearly and clean. And of course, you're saying no, you want I am Team Spotters.
You're looking for other things.
And back now comes Esther, the slide style master is back, and Agi is going to serve. 11-11 is the set score. I mean, of course, now 2 sets for UCU and 1 for Spotters, who are on the chase here. Good block from Renata.
Yeah, that was good from Renata.
And of course, a good service as well from Agi. And Mary Anachanzi, you're saying, tell Mose I want a Spotters fans jersey. But do you have fans jerseys?
We do not have fans jerseys now. But early next year, we'll be able to have them.
Sure thing. And of course, Ameria, I have you early next year in case the things come.
But we can get you a cap.
Yeah, if that is fine.
Yeah, we can get you a co-feeder. Can get you a co-feeder.
And of course, the sub-libero chance continue, but that is going to force an error from Praise. Of course, Mariam now decides to go for the bottles. She says she wants bottles. That is Mariam for you. And so is Ameria. Interesting comment. Irene, we need to talk physically. And that ball is quite... The ref decides to call it an out ball and gives us a point for...
Yeah, the first referee insisting that the ball was out.
Quite a close call.
Mariam Naiga and Ameria Nachanzi, if you can come to the Spotters grounds and meet me, we will see about the bottles. I will talk to my bosses and we see how to give you bottles.
But of course, Ofoiroth, Daryl Sunday, you're watching and you're appreciating, of course, as well. Sunday, of course, is a player of Tigers.
Yeah.
And is on, and of course, Ojangole.
And we are not giving any marks for telling you how Sunday performed yesterday as Tigers was being beaten. No marks for that.
No marks. Irene Karunji, and of course, Ojangole.
Ojangole Joseph, the difference is very clear. Ojangole, if you're not here, don't talk.
Ball is still in play. Free ball. Hillary picks it, and Doreen Renata. And that is swing out. Well, Albert, as we decided not to give marks, of course, to Sunday, there's someone who has given him marks, and guess what? He has given him a 0. No marks at all, 0.
Amelia Nachans is surprised that he's wondering what happened to Tigers. They got himself wondering what happened to Sunday. Sunday took a lot of water, my friend. All the water we brought was taken by Sunday alone.
Good service there. And Patricia. Free ball. Hillary is going to pick it, and again the ball is going to go our way, and that's a casual attack from her.
Yeah.
And Daphne swings. And of course, we just saw that substitution, Dorita being brought in for Esther, who has been kind of struggling with the balls there. Aisha tries to swing, the ball is retrieved, and that's a score for Team UCU.
I think the Sporters team need to really calm down and concentrate. Jangole is saying the Sunday got negative marks. me, I'm not part of that fight.
Me too. I decided to just sideline myself.
And here comes Sunday saying, I think we should just focus because this game is too interesting. Tigers beat UPDF 3-1. We also want to know what happened in the morning game.
James Oboke Okidi, you're saying this is Jameson. I do appreciate you guys so much for serving this nation and the entire volleyball fraternity. Commentators are tough if it comes to Tigers.
It is called friendly fire.
Katongole Stanley there with that comment.
And of course, are extending their lead now, 18-15.
Yeah, slowly they are trying to edge, and Dorita goes an error zone service. I don't think she really had quite a good toss there. Interesting comments, of course, from our viewers online.
Kenneth Rwanga here describing to us how Dorita serves. I don't know where he has served before, except serving food.
Free ball goes UCU way, and Daphne sends it out, and praise just gives us the which kind of attack did you say that?
It's called Nkata.
Nkata. Okay. I know there are people who are very, very aware and understand.
That is an Nkata.
Of course, Champion Lillian Zawede, you're asking which teams are playing on the other court.
Yeah, there is a Serie B game there. Serie C actually. Yeah, there is a Mark Titans taking on A1 Challenge. And A1 has a 2019.
Very good swing
of course,
from her.
A1 was walked over earlier. I don't know whether that decision was reversed, but they were walked over. And the referee said they were wasting a lot of time not starting the game.
And you can see very high goals praise. And now we are going to have another substitution for Team UCU. Tracy is going to go out, and on comes on Bridget to again defend. Of course, she did quite well in the previous set, which ended in favor of UCU. And Novelin forces that error from Aisha, but Doreen is quick to bring it back to play. And again, that set is going to go Daphne. Aisha, Aggie from the middle there, and of course, I think the balls in the middle are really low
I agree.
And I
agree.
The coaches should be able to tell Doreen to adjust maybe on the height of the balls there. You can see Aggie is really contacting it at a low angle.
Yeah, almost at the side of the angle of the belt.
Yes, and I think that is the challenge Esther has been having all through this game. So, timeout for Team UCU. Spotters 20, UCU 17.
Spotters attempting to force a decider.
Yeah. And of course, Goommen, you're saying Spotters will win 3-2. But again, you think, if you're saying they're winning 3-2, remove the think part of it and let's go clean.
And Goom, you're expected to be around here to support the team?
Exactly.
These girls love when they see very tall people here.
And of course, we are back from the timeout.
And when I say very tall people, I'm not insulting Kenneth Rwanga in any way. And that's an ace service from none other than Hebirungi.
And of course, 21 points for Team Spotters, 17 for Team
Actually, not Hebirungi.
Actually, that is Hilary
Akankunda.
And now the vibe is back on the Spotters side. The supporters have again found their voices.
And I think now she had me talking about her. She decided to put that one in the net.
That is very, very unfortunate. But of course, Immaculate Mbabas is back and she's saying, Alimba Habat.
Machu.
Good pick from Renata. And again, the balls are really not that comfortable for the middle players. And the ball is picked again to Renata, who swings. The ball is still in play, of course. Praise. Oh, flat-footed Aisha.
Yeah.
She can't play that ball. And of course, it's a point for UCU.
And the lead is now getting closer and closer. It's now 19-21.
And now, Coach Malik has decided to call for timeout.
Macho, first go and wash utensils, then you return. We have this conversation after. And upon returning from that timeout, there's a service there targeting Renata.
And yes, she fails to play, and I hope she's okay. I think she looks fine there.
And the coach now ringing substitutions, taking off Doreen.
And Aisha there.
And bring on Comfort and Flash.
Now Comfort is in the opposite role. Of course, Renata is receiving on that position that is supposed to be for Comfort. And so Flavia is now on as the setter. 20-21. And of course, we talked about my guy Messi, the setter of Kepler.
Yeah.
He wanted me to tell you that next season is coming to Spotters.
Oh.
So we are very happy we shall be here and welcome him, of course, fully.
That is good news.
And I hope he's still watching. The ball is still in play, and free ball. Patricia picks it. Duffin on the set again goes to Praise, who swings, and that ball
that
is
attack
out.
is out. Yeah.
Yes.
And just to give you some information,
Yeah.
Kepler yesterday, they were caned properly by APR 3-1, and I know Messi was there on court.
Of course. He was there.
He was there.
He
so
saw,
he played.
It went down. But of course, yesterday, surprisingly again, the team that humbled Gisagara some weekend ago,
Yeah.
East African University of Rwanda there, was beaten by, of course, Police.
Police, yes.
Yeah, 3-0. And
So
of course,
Messi,
even Reg going there to win their game.
you Messi, Ndahayo, you need a lot to do for your team.
Before you come to Sportes,
Before you come to
there is so much to.
Wama Messi, I can tell you, it is Mose who is scared. He's scared you're going to bench him.
But of course, Messi is a very good friend of mine. We had some very interesting interactions.
I'm sure you will negotiate
when he was here.
You will agree.
When he was in UCU there, and of course, unlucky for either him or UCU, a player of his quality went back to Rwanda. But of course, we shall be happy to have him return. And of course, we see you. We really appreciate that you're
but
watching
Messi, we
from
send you
Rwanda.
greetings from Uganda and Sporters.
Yeah.
We love you, and for that matter, you have a bottle.
I have a bottle for you. Just make an appearance, and your bottle will be here waiting for you.
Machu, please don't go. We need you around here.
And of course, Malagala is saying, Abat, Biona Bikole, but leave Machu online. Tomugoba.
Just inform Malagala he has no right to say anything. He has debts to settle with us.
Yeah. And I don't know why he's just keeping us waiting. Now,
24-20.
UCU is going to rest Duffin, the captain, and of course their team setup for today, and bring on Liz. Liz is one of their other setters who has somehow much improved in her setting there. Of course, Evers came in late, and she can't feature in the game. And off the hands of Bridget, there goes Dorita, and that is set number 4 for you. And we are headed for decider set 15 points. The first at 15, of course, wins.
And of
the
course,
game.
Rukundo here saying it's hard to bench the DJ himself.
Rukundo, you're also one of the people who has, of course, unfinished business with us.
My friend, Rukundo does not want to leave Chazanga.
I don't know why.
I can tell you why.
Please.
Can I tell you why?
No. We need to be here.
The man sleeps in a self-contained room of 150k. It has a water heater. It comes with a maid.
Hey, everything is sorted.
And every morning they deliver 3 liters of milk at his doorstep.
Mama, that's why he's really
the man can't leave
weight.
Chazanga.
I don't think. And of course, I hope Regan is online and listening.
And secondly,
yeah,
the man sleeps next to a depot, a beer depot.
He's sorted.
He's sorted. Yeah, but also unfortunately, Regan there did lose his mother.
Very sad there.
Yeah, very sad occasion for Regan. And he has also recently just celebrated his birthday.
And I really read that. I read a post on X where he was dedicating that birthday, of course, to the mother.
Yeah, it's always not
rest in eternal peace.
Not always easy to lose a parent.
Yeah.
So may her soul definitely rest in peace.
And of course, I see Ojangola is agreeing with Herbert, and he says, please leave the man alone. He's self-contained. Karunji, Irene, I'm not mean, Herbert, but of course, Mose, just refresh your throats.
Karunji.
Please, you send. The numbers are here. I can read for you the number.
Karunji, what are you trying to say?
I really need to drink something right now, like milk.
Karunji. Karunji, but all women are becoming violent.
But of course, basing on that fourth set there, UCU team looked kind of tired there.
Of course, we're now having a change of sides.
Yes.
Do we? No, not yet.
I think we are maintaining the sides for now.
Yeah, I think we are maintaining the sides. So that means the person who has not chosen the side will definitely serve.
Yes.
Yeah, and I've been corrected by the chief sock himself.
Yes.
The one Deo Gracias Nsereko Kayongo,
Yeah.
saying that it's not automatic that when you choose a side,
The other team will
serve. The other team can also decide to receive.
Exactly.
But so let us wait and to see what happens. Malagala Kim saying we are ignoring. My friend, we are not ignoring. We have gone in her inbox.
Now we are in.
We are in her box.
Yes.
Hey, we are in her box.
We can't ignore her. Yes.
This is not a matter
This one has
to be
now.
discussed
This one has
publicly.
now gone beyond public.
Hey. These are matters where we have to now see how to handle her in a private matter.
Yes.
Isn't it so, Karunji?
I think she's in agreement
Yeah,
already.
definitely.
Yeah. But of course, very many of you are online, and we thank you for watching. Please send in your thoughts, and as well, we shall be here until the last game of today. Of course, we know that is KVC taking on UCU men.
And of course, we are back with the decider here.
And of course, Sport is already on the driving seat. Point number 1.
And this is the point where you start giving us your predictions.
Yes, this is where we need you to come clean. Don't say I think like Gum was saying. Just tell us 3-2 in favor of so and so, and we shall be here. We shall be here to witness and of course give you.
And Renata there putting that straight into the net.
Olinga Eric, I think you didn't quite understand her very well. For us, we are in the inbox. We are understanding very, very well.
Olinga Eric, leave these matters of the journals to us, the journals. I don't know why Koppel was like...
like Machu is insisting that it should stay here, not go private.
Machu.
Irene, you're saying you're out, eh? But of course, we still know you're there somewhere, and the game is really...
I didn't know Karunji can be a coward. Naiga is saying she knows a team that is full of Batoro women. Please tell me that team. That Naiga knows a team that is full of Batoro women. Even Kasasa wants to know that team.
Very well. Before he goes to take photos. And Ntaka...
And praise with another Nkatak. Praise with another Nkatak.
Wide swing there from praise, and of course Renata on the service.
Yeah, scoreboard is there.
Of course, very, very big swing from Patricia, and that's the point for Team UCU 2-3 in the decisive set now. Nobe and Patricia set to Hillary, who goes high and deep.
Yeah, looks for that sharp diagonal.
The libero was just flat-footed and looked at that ball as it goes straight to on court there.
And now Sport is on the front foot.
Yes, 4-2. You can see Coach Malik there trying to engage the setter Doreen. I think there's something he has seen that he really has to pass on the knowledge to Doreen, of course, the main setter right now. And of course, we are still here. Amo, simply Ntegeka, you're saying 3-2 in favor of Sporters. Thank you very much. We are here and shall wait and see if it really goes that way. Thank you for your prediction. And good pick from Esther. Again, we are going to go and see Hillary swing off the hands of Patricia.
Yeah, I like the consistency from the setter.
Yeah.
Confirming there.
She's playing like a Kenyan.
Yeah, she reminds me of those days when I used to play.
Yeah.
These are the things I used to do.
you used to confirm.
Yeah, I used to confirm.
And who was your attacker?
My friend,
Hey.
George.
It can never be. I don't think George of Jinja or George of I don't
My
know
friend,
where.
I played volleyball with George.
Chinobe, and that soft
wow.
landing
No,
for that
really.
ball there. No one was there to pick that ball.
I think that ball should have been picked up, really.
Esther, I think should be in position to pick that
Should
ball
have done
because,
much better.
There was no block. You want to zone in and try to play
And you
that
can
ball.
see all of them are pointing just to the
Yes.
position where the ball has landed.
And now you see you having Patricia, who has been doing well in service, not for saying that the previous 2 sets she has been having errors. And Hillary swings and retrieved again by Atoyo, the libero. Aisha again, and that ball really goes down. That's a point for Spotters.
Yeah, I think that set stretched Aisha a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she managed to, being a teacher that she is.
So the liberals are going to change. Shamira is going to come back and defend, and
Yeah.
Patricia, who has been receiving, goes off.
I don't know what.
How about-
Malagala, you're going to practice witchcraft one of these days.
Very good stop there from the middle, and that of course joins us the block. Hillary and Aggie
Malagala
down.
Malagala and Joseph
Ojangole.
Ojangole are very soon going to practice witchcraft.
Too much fitina. Ojangole, you're about to also come and join Herbert to really be in the same team, because Herbert, I'm telling you, Malagala Kim is going to retrieve Ojangole and also have him in the other team of his, which he had named earlier on. Yes.
Yeah, and Spotters, the first team to reach 8, and that would mean changing sides.
Of course, now we are going to have change of sides, and here, of course, the court, like the way people used to say about the Indo, that there's a side which is favoring teams at times. But looking at the ground here, I don't really see. If you're leading, you're leading. If you're being on the chase, you'll be on the chase. You need to just step up, put your things together, and play. And as it looks, of course, Spotters are comfortably leading with a range of 5 points.
And of course, Karunja Erin saying, leave her, but tell them to leave me alone.
Jangole and Malagala.
They are those guys.
Champion Lilian Zawede is saying camera focus is
camera,
gone. I don't know, Ken, if you...
No, he's...
Oh. Of course, Aisha still on the service line. Spotters leading 8 and UCU 3. Of course, we are on the decider set now. And she goes wide with that service error. Businje Peace 3-2, 15-9 in favor of Spotters team. Great hesitation from both sides. Thank you very much, Peace, for joining us and of course giving us your prediction.
Yeah, Peace Businje there, a former Spotters player, former KCCA player, former currently Ndeje player.
Quite lot of
former VVC player.
Experience in her name there, and of course a lot of accolades as well.
Yeah, she has quite a number of titles there on her belt.
And up high goes Hillary on the block of Tracy and Daphne, the captain.
And Brenda Natukunda saying, oh, you used to feed the donkey. Brenda, those are your things.
And Hillary is now on the service line.
Yeah.
She does well, and unfortunately, it's an error.
Yeah. Put a lot
5
of power,
points, Team UCU, 9 points. Team Spotters, who are edging slowly and closer to the 15-point mark. But it's not yet over until we hear that final whistle. Come on, ladies.
Well,
that is an S.
Daphne disputing what the fans are saying there.
Yes.
They are saying
really
she can't serve.
She can't serve, and now
she delivers an S.
Of course, there's an error there from the libero, and of course, with Hillary also there in the reception. Hillary, good pick from her. Down goes and out. That's an attack error from Renata. Good energy on the ball, and of course it just goes wide of play. Of Oiroth, you're back Sunday.
Saying finito, finished.
Yeah.
My friend, the game is
The
not
game
yet
is
done.
now narrowing. The gap is reduced to 2 points. And you can hear the voices of the UCU supporters starting to find again pace. Free ball. Patricia retrieves it, and Daphne puts it and praise off the hand. And there's a net fault called on the blockers. Doreen and Aggie there.
And it's just 1 point lead now.
It's going to be interesting again in this set here.
See Comfort there holding her arm as she comes on.
Now she's going to come on for Renata, who has quite had a game to play here, and you can see her there having a conversation with TD, of course, Coach Herbert there. And guess what? We are level. At some point it was 8-3, now it's 9-9. Daphne picking up the pieces from the receivers, of course, the libero in particular, Patricia there failing to receive. And now Shamira is going to come and receive as well. Agasha, you're saying scoreboard. I believe the scoreboard is there.
The scoreboard is there, and the scoreboard is accurate.
Comfort, good pick. And emergency ball set to Hillary. And now Praise is going to have a swing. Again, retrieve. This ball is going to go to Comfort, who softly plays it. Tracy passes it over, and again, Comfort is brought down.
Block.
Comfort is brought down by Daphne and of course Tracy there. And guess what? UCU are on the driving seat. They are now leading.
And I'm sure there must be a timeout. Yes, there is. Timeout. Sport S, a much needed timeout.
They really need it. And now Sunday, you've realized that your prediction.
Sunday here getting a cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest. We are going to send the medics there immediately. And now the voices of the supporters of UCU has overshadowed that of the Sporters supporters. You can really see there. And of course there you see Caroline. She's on ground. Of course there she's really feeling the game.
Hey, Olinga, did you take your things there, your jibu?
And now, of course, the fans are really trying to rally their teams here. Spotters fans, number one fan there, Agava. Nicholas is rallying his comrades to as well support. And again, a free ball is given to the side of UCU. And Alado goes wide.
Yeah,
and
Alado
that's the
puts
point
that away.
for Team Sport S. 10-10.
Agasha, Josephine Mubati.
There you see the fans and supporters of Sporters there really trying to rally their team on. The ladies need to win, and the fans are here to support. Of course, even the UCU supporters are there, and they're trying to rally their team. Pascal, the service there, picked by a Toyo and Praise off the hands, retrieve, and Comfort again is going to be given this ball, and big swing from her.
Yeah,
that is
successfully
scored, and good swing from her. Now Spotters again regain their lead. Pascal is going to go back to the service line again.
Yeah.
Here she comes, and that's the service error from Pascal.
Yeah, very sad one for the team, for the Sporters team.
Yeah.
Considering she was brought on particularly
to do the service.
Yes.
Oh no. Yeah, you can see the happiness. And now, of course, Akurut for Team UCU is going to be introduced in position of Patricia there to try and maybe defend. And that is an S service coming in
you
from
can
Praise.
imagine the libero there
The libero
looking
was
at the
there
ball.
looking at the ball, and oh my. Again,
Second time out,
something
team
is not
spotters.
working out for the liberos of Spotters today,
Mm.
because these are balls you least expect to be landing on that court.
Yeah.
Now you see, you just need 3 points, and they will be victorious.
And you can see there the TD talking to the libero.
Yeah, you can see on the back side of your page there on the screen, Patricia, the other libero, is really taking time to drink some water and maybe calm herself down as we edge to the pressure points now. Like Karunji, you're saying pressure. Lilian Zawede is saying we shall see this set going to 20s. Yeah, of course we don't know what to expect, but just this one is set for 15 points only. Hillary, good pick from her. Flash is going to set, and Comfort swings big off the hands of Praise there, and that is a score and a point for Team Spotters.
12-12 at the points.
Yeah, and I think Comfort has come on, has tried to make some good attacks there, but that ball was quite going out.
Yeah, I think it was from the position where Praise was.
Yeah. Flash with the service, picks up the libero Atoyo there, and Patricia retrieved, and Comfort is going to go again. She swings, ball is retrieved. Praise. Shamira picks that ball and pull, and that is Aisha.
Yeah, off the block
Off
of
the hands of
Hills D.
Hills D, Dafin and Tracy. Timeout, Team UCU. Coach Juma thinks otherwise.
Yeah,
Yes.
they do call their own timeout there.
Yeah. 13 Spotters, 12 UCU.
The game is coming to the business end.
Yeah. This is where mental strength applies.
Mm-hmm. And you can see there Juma talking to Dafin.
Yeah. He knows she's the engine of the team, and she needs to be at the LA game now and identify, of course, who is going to make the easiest point for her, and maybe try to win the set, of course, for the team. Of course, as we come back from the timeout, you just know that after this game, the men's game between KCCA and Elion will be next. And of course, we shall be here to bring you the game live on, of course, your number one broadcaster channel. Flavia still on the service line. Takes a deep breath and concentrates and brings that service there.
It's an S service.
That is an S service.
And guess what? It is match point spot S.
Now you can clearly hear the only voices being heard from the fans are the voices of the Spotters ladies supporters. And of course, they are headlined by, of course, the men's team libero, Herbert. And of course, you know that is Agaba Nicholas.
And
of course, you see Ken Kenny there, the libero of Tigers.
Second first time out, Team UCU.
Yes. You can clearly see that these ladies are putting their all. Of course, Coach Juma is still thinking otherwise, that the ladies can pick up and maybe force this game to stretch a bit. But on the Spotters side, they need to end it and, of course, win the game. Spotters fans are enjoying each and every moment of the action here, and their voices are really so loud now.
Delivering the much needed support to the girls.
Yes, and I think they have really done a good job. Flash, she goes wide, and that ball is going to just go off court, and it's a point for Team UCU. 13-14, and guess who's going to serve?
Tracy with the service.
Tracy,
she has delivered some very good services.
Good float service. And yeah, we are going to see how it goes. Of course, Shamira is on receiving, Hillary, and of course Aisha. Good pick from her. Flash goes to Aisha, who swings, block out, and victory reigns on to the name of women.
3-2 in favor of Spotters. A much needed reprieve for them, considering how they played. They did
Yes.
put in that energy.
Very, very, very good swing from Aisha.
And the fans are not reducing the noise.
Off the hands there of Novelin and of course the setter Daphne. And look at the fans now. They are really going to go through this arena.
Sure, they are celebrating like that.
Yes.
To tout
And of course,
definitely what
Nicholas
is there.
Agaba, JP, Enken, Okelo, Tam Tam.
Oh my God.
They really enjoyed themselves today. And really, the sporters ladies need to really appreciate these gentlemen here because they have headline, their voices have been up there, and the UCU supporters, on the other hand, also did quite a good job. And of course, very unlucky for them there. Their team didn't come out victorious. So points shared between the two. Sporters, of course, takes 2, and
UCU 1
takes the 1 point. But of course, each and everyone that has joined us online, Karunji, Irene, Shamim, Zawede, Muntesasi,